Hi, race fans. Back for more interviews here at Forks Karting Speedway right now, joined by our senior medium feature winner, Ryan Thorvilson. Ryan, first victory of the year. Before we talk about the race, it's first time talking to you this season. How was your off racing season for yourself?
It was good, not as much snowmobiling as both my uncle Brandon and Adam have now said on their interviews. But I got a whole 17 and a half miles of riding in, and I broke something in my clutch on my snowmobile. So that was my off season right there. So,
well, at least the weather didn't make you miss your snowmobile miss it, so it all kind of worked out unintentionally.
Yeah.
Oh man, and we were talking with Adam last week. I saw the big video from his big graduation. Congrats to him, and it sounds like you guys have just had a heck of a busy summer.
Yeah, it started off busy, that's for sure, and seems like this summer's been even more busy. I know my April, being a business owner, I don't get paid no overtime or anything, but I know my wife herself put in 70 hours of overtime, and I was probably right there with her if I could keep track of it. But
oh man, well, you gotta love staying busy. Just like you guys out there were in the feature tonight. Talk us through it. It was pretty intense there with you and the family in the front of the pack there.
As it is every week. Last week I barely won both the heats over Adam, and I led every lap of the feature except the last two that mattered. He got by me, so I was thinking it was going to be a repeat again tonight, but I managed to stick it in there and stayed in front and never looked back.
And I was going to say, even though I know I've talked to you guys the last couple of years, usually, front runners, a pretty decent amount of the time there. Got to ask you again, do you have family mind games at all? You think in the back of your head as you get to those final few laps there, or are you just even though you say you don't look back and you're going through in the back of your mind, are you how close?
Oh yeah, and especially with the family, I'm okay, when am I going to see their bumper? Coming out of two, am I going to see them? Sometimes you can see them pop in, or when you come off of this corner, you can sometimes see the little shadow, and you're okay, when's the bump coming? Or when's the pass going to happen? And then if it does happen, can I cross them back or get back, situated and get back around them? So, yeah, we're probably more competitive between the three of us than we are with anybody else out there, just because we want to be the number one. But it's always fun when we can run 1, 2, 3.
We all love hard work paying off. Congratulations on the victory. Quick driver profile question. I have asked the other drivers earlier tonight. Do you have a go-to summer movie recommendation? It could be a new movie or a recent one you've seen. Could be past or present, or one coming out later this year you're looking forward to.
Well, my wife will tell you the Lilo and Stitch movie because we haven't even gotten to see it yet.
But doing gangbusters.
Yeah. As far as me, I'm not much of a movie watcher. I'm a nerd. I like the Marvels and Transformers and things like that. Believe it or not, the big race fan I am, I still have never seen Days of Thunder. So yeah. So yeah, that'll probably tick a few people off. But yeah, I don't really have any. I'm a big YouTube watcher. That's what Forks Karting, that's what I watch.
Hey, there we go. Thumbs up. Oh, man. Well, hey, they always say that Days of Thunder 2 is going to happen some year, so you can maybe watch them back to back.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Well, how about some shout-outs to your family, crew, and sponsors for making it all possible tonight?
Yeah, always my wife, my mom, dad, my sister, grandparents, everybody that comes. Brandon and Adam, of course. And then our sponsors are Sabota Sanitation, Chris Moan with Nodak Mutual Insurance, H3M out of Botno, and oh boy, I had a local farmer that I actually haul garbage for up by Inkster. He didn't want his name on the cart, but he threw me a few bucks this year. So Gary Ganinsky, I appreciate it.
Well, congratulations once again. Best of luck to you the rest of this season. It's Ryan Thorvilson, your senior medium feature winner.